Hello. Now I'll show you how to connect to KTH systems in Ubuntu. So we will use the terminal and a program called Secure Shell. So let's bring up the terminal, and the command name that we want to use is SSH. And if we just type it, it will give us a short help text on what to actually type. One can get more detailed help too, but I'll just show you exactly what you need. So SSH followed by the username we want, and then the server address. In our case, it's studentshell.sys.kth.sc, and then we hit enter. So the first time you connect to Student Shell or any server using SSH, it will get the key, the public key of the server, and that needs verification to show that it's actually the correct server you're connecting to and that no one is trying to fiddle with your connection. So to do this verification, it gives a key fingerprint, and we need to verify this using another channel. So in our case, we simply need to verify this key fingerprint with KTH. So we open a web browser, Firefox in this case, and then we simply search KTH SSH. That should bring us close enough match. Indeed it does. So we have the top one seems like a nice hit. And now we want to find all the keys. So here they have a list of our shell servers. So we go to that one, and then we see, yes, we have secure shell here. It's for students. And then we have the fingerprints of the hashed keys, and it was SHA-256, it said in the terminal. So we'll use that list, and then we scroll down to see where we see Student Shell. So down here we have Student Shell starting. So let's bring back that terminal window and see what we had. So we had KU4 it starts with. So let's see, SHA-256 KU4, and then it looks exactly like the number we're looking at. So we were lucky it was the top one. So we didn't need to check any of the other Student Shell versions. So there are several servers handling all the student users, so Student Shell 1, 2, and 3. And you might go to one of the other servers, and then you need to verify their fingerprints because they will use another key. So since this is a match, we type yes, and then it added this key and its fingerprint to the known hosts list. And then we try to connect again, and we can press the arrow up, then we get the previous command that we run. So we want to run exactly the same thing. And this time it gives us a welcome message from the server saying that, hey, there are other servers too, Student Shell 1, 2, and 3, in case it's heavy load. So then you can go to one of the others, and then it asks for the password, and that's just the KTH password. So I'm going to type my password. And hopefully I type it correctly, which I didn't. So then it just closes. So let's try again, and let's type my password correctly this time. Yes. So now it's correctly done. So you see that my prompt actually changed. So on this one, I typed the commands. The prompt is this text before you type the command. So it said OS boxes, which is the virtual box image I'm currently using. And on Student Shell, I get a different prompt. So it says debug at Student Shell, so I know which system I'm currently working on. And if I list the files here, we see I have quite some files. And if I exit, then I'm back here on my local computer. And if I list the files, we see that it's much less. So it's you have to keep track of which server or which system you're actually working on. If you're working on the remote server or the local one when you use these text-based interfaces. But it's usually fine. You have the prompt to remind you. The default configuration of that one is rather helpful. That was it for now.